All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman and Tony Ferguson. Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC, the former interim champion El Cucuy Tony Ferguson back on the proving ground here tonight.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen. And you couple that with that college wrestling background. Every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as well.
Watch that low single.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. All right, so here he is, the Nigerian nightmare, and you can also now call him the UFC welterweight champion. He had to go 10-0 in the UFC to finally realize that UFC belt, beat Tyron Woodley, and establish himself as the standard at 170 pounds.
And he never lost track of what was out in front of him. Even though he had to win 10 fights, Kamaru Usman understood that he would do whatever it took to become UFC champion, and when he got that opportunity, it was the wrestling, the cardio, and the ability to follow the game plan set out in front of him by Henry Heath and Greg Jones that allowed him to blank Tyron Woodley on the scorecards and win that welterweight championship. Unbelievable performance by Usman.
Truly one of the hardest workers in the game, and if you watch that Woodley fight, you get the sense that it is going to take a Herculean effort for somebody to dethrone the new hunted at 170 pounds Kamaru Usman. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Ferguson is 3 years his senior. The rest is nearly identical. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
The main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Here at the home of the UFC, the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the coach.
Switching stances. All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Ooh, what a punch.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the... Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to the position, got another beautiful takedown.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
3 minutes in our opening round. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain postures, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Let's go, we got a scramble here.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Ferguson's now looking for a Darce choke.
Oh, nice.
He might get a finish here. And he's out. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Kamaru Usman. He's having his way with him here. All right, side control now. Usman's pass attempt denied. Ferguson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Seconds left. Final seconds here in round one. Round two is next. Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Relax. Slow that heart rate down. It's okay. We expected this.
So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt on a submission in the previous round, but the fighter lives to fight another round.
It was very, very close. If it's me and I'm his coach, I'm telling him, get right back to it. This time, he will not be able to survive.
And they separate. Usman goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Nice defense there, huge block. Now he's got the Muay Thai block. Oh, nice strike landed there by Usman. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, no surprises, he connects once again, and that looks like a man right on that.
Right on the cut, and he's targeting it, right? He's looking, you can see him almost putting a laser beam on that cut and just putting his hands on it. It doesn't take much. He's just keep making it split, showing his opponent that he has no mercy.
Not tapping out tonight. Good shot there to land the takedown. Nice job by Kamaru Usman. Back to the feet now. Hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do.
Right into side control.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
Elbow by Ferguson. Close guard. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. And he landed the right hand there. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. I mean, how many can he take? Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Usman. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Usman. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Ferguson's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom.
That right hand landed.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
The bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
So 166 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. And a pretty efficient effort thus far, landing with 77% accuracy against Tony Ferguson. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
And now he's got hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Jaw wide open for him. Just stay on the outside. Pump him with
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Well, if you like wrestling and you like takedowns, I guess that's the round for you. He really had his way with his opponent there.
Yeah, he was able to secure many takedowns, switching up the techniques, constantly changing the angle, never allowing his opponent to get a beat on what type of finish he was trying to go to.
Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed he's attacking choke now.
And this might just be a matter of time. Posturing up now. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off and try to get back to your feet.
Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good. Ferguson's eye really starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Now Usman really getting the ground and pound going, DC. You got to hip escape. You got to do something to get out of harm's way.
You have to move. You have to be doing something. Usman's one of the best grapplers from the top that you've ever seen. Unbelievable awareness. Knows how to control the hips. He doesn't give you any outs when he's on top of you.
Well, getting close to record totals now, just over 200 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. Well, and more often than not, when it's been thrown, it has landed a 73% accuracy rate against Tony Ferguson. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
And he switches to southpaw here yet again. So another takedown here by Usman. All right, less than 3 minutes to go now in round number 3. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Tony Ferguson. Oh, useful strike on the ground that was. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Ground and pound strike is true.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, that combination's gonna leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Kamaru Usman. Sound strike on the ground. 90 seconds remain in the round. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
These are some big punches here from the top, DC. He hasn't needed to enter his opponent's guard yet, and he may not have to.
He may not have to, but he's doing a real good job of being aware. There's danger when you're standing on top of your opponent like that. You gotta watch up there. Notice how he leads with his hip when he goes to land the strike.
Usman's right back to the full mount here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Relentless pressure from the top by Usman. With the ground and pound. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Kamaru Usman. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down, take a drink, sit back, relax, and listen. Keep doing what you're doing. He's breaking, he's carrying all of your weight. That was great position.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice 1-2 there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo. Usman gets the takedown. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Kamaru Usman. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Lands with the ground and pound here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown. He's going to try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Usman's has got full mount now. Seconds now to go in the round. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
I mean, how many can he take? Lands the ground and pound strike here. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Usman. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Ferguson. Close guard. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Oh.
Bottom fighter trying to control.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
All right, next round is underway, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me, DC. Maybe they're doing your sprint workouts during training camp or
I
something.
mean, these guys are known for working very, very hard. Both of them make cardio a very key factor in their preparation, and it's showing on both sides of the octagon. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Usman gets the tie clinch here.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Usman gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. He blocks the punch. All right, single collar tie now.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Very nice leg kick there by Usman.
Elbow deep, takes him for a ride. What a high impact takedown that was.
Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Usman's pass is denied. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Solid strike on the ground. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Able to land the single ground strike there. Working out of the half guard here. Close guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Usman. Close guard. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Kamaru Usman. Ferguson's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Under a minute now to go in this one. Looks like he's trying for a submission now.
There it is.
Nicely done. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Tony Ferguson. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. What a 15 minutes put forth. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.